So as you know, the analysis of fictional physics is something I've been doing for a while now, and since I don't do much on video games anymore, recently I've been doing a few game physics videos on the king of all franchises, Super Mario. In a poll I held, you guys asked for an analysis of just how much damage Mega Mario would do and how much he weighed. In this process, I have also decided to add in a few other calculations for comparison. A couple years ago I calculated Bowser's weight, now let's do some of the other heavies, and compare them to this behemoth. Hello, I'm the Theorizer, and before we begin we need to establish Mario's weight, which, as I've said before, I'll be finding by taking the average of the calculated weight found by the game theorists and Mario's body mass index weight to get an average range that will span across all games. Doing so gives us around 80 kilograms, which will be our baseline, at least for today. So to start, we'll hit Mega Mario. How much does he weigh? This method is similar to what I did in my video on the DreamWorks film Monsters vs. Aliens, in which I used the square cube law to find the corresponding increase in mass based off of the change in height. Assuming Mario's mass does in fact increase as he gets bigger, this formula will work for us, the square cube law in relation to volume. If we divide Mega Mario's height by Mario's height, cube it, and then multiply by Mario's 80 kilogram mass, we can find an estimate of Mega Mario's weight. Comparing, Mega Mario works out to around 4.75 meters or 15.5 feet tall. Popping that, and Mario's confirmed 1.5 meter height into this formula, we work out that Mega Mario has a weight of 2,540 kilograms, or about 5,600 pounds. Whopping. That's 2.8 imperial tons, and I did in fact do the calculation with the bones, and no, his legs would not snap under all that pressure. But that's still heavy as hell, so let's compare him to another character I think will weigh tons, Mario Kart 8's horrendously uncreative Pink Gold Peach. I was watching a video that attempted to defend this disgraceful character, in which the narrator attempted to calculate Pink Gold Peach's mass and whatnot. It was incorrect in a geometrical sense, so I commented a mathematical correction, which I guess we can use here to compare to Mega Mario. I'll just blast through this one. By the way, I will not be comparing her arbitrary Mario Kart 8 weight ratio to Mario's, because I doubt that'll even be remotely accurate. She's gold, damn it! Princess Peach is a stunning 6'4" in many height charts comparing her to Mario, which seems high, but I'll play along. If that's the case, observing her build, we find that her body mass index puts her out at a very rough estimate of 183.2 pounds, which seems very high, so I'll also do a calculation in which she's 120 pounds, a good average, even something the Pink Gold Peach defense video used. Using rough human densities, this would translate into volumes, which we can multiply by the density of gold to find Pink Gold Peach's mass range. 2,400 to 5,600 pounds. Yikes. PGP be a fatty. In the middle, that's around 4,000 pounds. In comparison to Metal Mario, she's shockingly tiny, but heavy. YouTuber NicoBBQ, who worked with this before, also went to find her price in gold. So if we do that with these new weights, and look up the current price of gold and assume she's the highest quality rose gold I could find, a hella slick 22 karat slab, that would put her at a maximum of $97 million. Okay, next heavy character. YouTuber Lockstin made a wonderfully mathematical video on Metal Mario in which he deduced that Metal Mario was likely some mix of titanium and tungsten. If this is in fact true and we use the same method I used here, then it would put Metal Mario at around 2,100 pounds, which is shockingly interesting. So now we have 3 characters, plus Bowser from a previous video, but I want to go deeper, as usual. Bowser is easily the heaviest, beating out all the damn rest at 21,145 pounds, but that's not all. We can go even higher. As you know, I've calculated and recalculated the mass of the Thwomp, and finally I decided upon a stunning weight of 162,000 pounds. But the force it actually slams down with is a ridiculous 867,000 pounds of force, but it gets even crazier. In that Bowser video, I calculated Mega Bowser's weight, you know, when he's like the final boss of the game, and like in New Super Mario Bros. U, and he gets super big. In those instances, he weighs a flabbergastingly gobsmacking 1,220,000 pounds. but it keeps going. The mini-boss, known as Motley Boss Blob from Super Mario 3D World, I calculated out to be approximately 17,300,000 pounds in his golden form, but as I've said, chain chomps are the most horrific things in the Mario Extended Universe, weighing in at a redonkulous 37,200,000 pounds. The force of it jumping out, however, is a freaking stupidly high number known as 11 billion pounds. Holy sh**. So it remains true that the Chain Chomp's chain should be ripped apart. I guess I can roast it again, because it's a stupid, deficient, pathetic, self-destructively over-metallic, small-balled, Mardi Gras beads-looking, horrendously quasi-muscular string of insignificance. And with that, I'm the Theorizer. Oh wait, maybe I should go after calculating even more masses. Okay, let's go to the biggest thing that I and my Twitter followers could think of to calculate in the Mario universe. So Super Mario Odyssey takes place on a planet, of which the gravitational acceleration is what I calculated out to be around 3.7 times that of Earth's after measuring and timing. Assuming the planet is made of similar materials to that of Earth, this means that it weighs in at a ridiculous 304 septillion kilograms, almost equal to that of the weight of Saturn. On our chart, it looks like this. YouTube channel The Game Theorists held sort of a challenge in which they said calculate the mass of the planet, so there you go.
That was easy.
And with that, I'm the Theorizer.